and welcome to Pilates in Parramatta. Little extended version for working on the ball. We're going to be doing a few exercises today. Samantha is our guinea pig, welcome. She's going to show you some exercises. We're going to do various versions of them. The preliminary version, the lead-up version, a more advanced version, and then the Vanessa is the saddest version, okay? We'll do a few exercises front on with the ball, and then we'll lie on our backs and do some things with our feet on the balls as well. If you're a regular client with Pilates in Parramatta, don't forget, it's all about the breathing. It's all about that stability through the stomach. It's all about pulling the armpits towards the hip bones so that you've got that stability through the shoulders and you don't strain your neck or your back at any time. We do need you to point strongly in these exercises with your feet. So if you feel like you're going to be getting a cramp, it might be worthwhile getting off the ball first and doing a few of the feet exercises that we did in the last video, just to warm your feet up so that you don't end up cramping in your feet, okay? All right, for people who have not done Pilates in Parramatta at all before, please be exceptionally careful when you're doing these exercises. None of them should you feel as a pressure in the lower back or in the neck and shoulder area. It should be very much stabilizing through the trunk of the body. The inside thighs should have to work. The shoulders and the arms should have to work. Stomach 100% would be really, really good, okay? Right, I'll get Samantha to start up. She's going to move to the back here. We've hopefully organised this so that the ball can be seen and Samantha can be seen at all times. Starting behind the ball, how Samantha is, she's squatting down like a frog, one knee on either side of the ball. She's going to roll out, that's it, make sure you get your angle right so that the camera can still see you. Okay, stop there. Now she's got the ball just past her knees. Feet and knees together. Now pushing the planet away, stomach working, lengthening through the crown of the head so that it's a very long line through the back of the neck. She's going to breathe in as she pulls her knees down the ball. She's going to bend her knees in, keeping, breathing out as you tuck. And breathing in, pull the knees down the ball, breathing out. Good. Breathing in, making sure that this bit is staying as rounded as possible. Breathing out, off you go. Good. Breathing in, lift through here. Good. And breathing out. Now the more hard version is that the knees go parallel to the floor, the shins go parallel to the floor. So drawing the knees towards your nose so they lift and breathing out. That's it. And lift your bottom. Yeah, and breathing out. Good. And lifting the bottom and breathing out. Try and keep the heels together as you do it. One more. Lifting the bottom and breathing out. Now to get off this, just one leg off, then the other leg off. That's it, and coming down. So that's the more preliminary version, is where your knees and your shins roll down the front of the ball and back out again. You're breathing out as you extend so you can really work the stomach and you're not just letting your back drop into an arch, okay? So breathing in as you pull the knees in, breathing out as you press away. So the first one is rolling the shins down the ball. That's the preliminary version. The harder version is where you're trying to keep your shins parallel to the floor at all times. It will feel like your bum goes up and stays up there. It won't necessarily come down again on the other side, okay? All right, Samantha, back to the other end. When you roll forward this time, roll a bit more this way if you can. This is the next version of exactly the same exercise. So again, starting in the frog position and then rolling out towards me. That's it, just past the knees. Good, stomach is on, feet and knees together. Make sure your heels stay together. Squeeze the knees together as hard as I can. She's already pulling the planet away. Breathing in, bum in the air, legs straight. You're going to roll up onto your toes, right up, and breathing out. And breathing in, bum to the air, high as you can, pull it right in. Breathing out. Do you need to go forward a bit more? Yeah, and breathing in, right up. That's the way. Breathing out, breathing in, right up, knees straight, breathing out. One more. Breathing in, right up, knees straight, and breathing out. Step off and off with the other leg. Okay. All right. Much harder version, that one. As Samantha said beforehand, I'm going to go pink in the face doing these, Mum. Yes, you will go pink in the face. It's very good for your blood pressure. Good for the circulation. Do be careful if you do have high blood pressure, because your bum is going higher than your head. So there will be a lot of pressure into your head. So make sure if you do suffer from high blood pressure that you're doing these in a much more gentle way, if at all. See how you feel with them. All right, this is the nasty version. Vanessa is a sadist. So Samantha's not going to like me after this, but I'm used to that, so that's not a problem. Okay, same idea, starting with the frog position, rolling out, just past the knees, make sure you get the ball past your knees, feet and knees together. Again, push the planet away a little bit more with this arm. Yep, that's it. Okay, knees stay locked in and straight, as hard as you can, point the feet as strongly as you can. You're going to bend one knee as the other leg goes up, breathing in and breathing out, and change, breathing in and breathing out, and breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. One more on each leg. Breathing in, stomach in, breathing out, tuck as it goes down. Breathing in, stomach in, and breathing out, and step off. Okay, that is a very nasty version. Okay, that one will wobble all over the place. It's quite nasty. Samantha is very pink. All right, starting off on the end. Now, with any of those exercises, whichever one you're doing, always start at possibly the hardest version, because you will run out of steam. And as you run out of steam, you'll then want to change to one of the easier versions. So maybe try the shins parallel to the floor first. See whether you can get a set of 10 of those done. If not, whatever number you get done, if you say manage 6, you can't do any more, finish the last 4 with the knees rolling down the ball. And until you can get all 10 of them with the knees running parallel to the floor, I want you to make sure that you work with the one set of exercises first before you then take on the next version. Only once you've got the shins parallel to the floor for 10 can you start thinking about doing the straight-legged one. Same thing, if you can manage 4, 5 straight-legged and come back and finish off with the shins parallel to the floor, do. All right. The other one with the single leg raising, that one's always hard. Alternate the legs. It is easier to do one leg only and then do the other leg, but you'll automatically do your strong leg. So whichever leg you feel like you want to lift first, do the other leg first. Ideally, you want to do it so that you're lifting all one leg, 10, all the other leg for 10, okay? But you will have to alternate to begin with, just until you build up the strength on either side for those ones. Okay, we're going to do the next one now, is to do one more exercise that's called the washing machine, and then after that we're going to stretch the forearms out. Now, the other thing is, for people who find difficulty in that position on the floor, make sure that you're not just letting your hands rest on the floor. Make sure you're physically pushing away, not just with the heel of the hand, but with the ball of the hand and the fingers, and it takes a lot of the pressure out of the wrist. So really, really push away with those hands. Okay, rolling out on this narrow angle again. That's it. Right out to the feet this time. Legs together, knees together, glue them together like rock. Taking a breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to tip one way. Breathe in, center. Breathe out, tip the other way. Breathe in, center. Breathe out, tip. Slow motion, otherwise you come a cropper. Can you manage? Yep. And center. Good. And breathe in, tip, center, tip, center. Now, if you want to be nasty, make your head go the other way. Tip and center, and tip and center. Good. One more each side. Off you go. One more. Tip and center. Don't forget to breathe. Tip and center, and stepping off. Okay. Give your forearms, your wrists a bit of a stretch going the other way now. Somebody forgot to breathe on those last few, didn't you?
I did.
She's panting. All right. The secret with the twisting action is you don't want to separate the legs. The legs have to stay together all the time, and the ball will roll under you. If you've got your legs together and you try and roll off onto the ball on one side, you will roll off the ball, which is what happened with Samantha when she did that one on the other side and came a cropper. So what you have to do is you have to slide the ball under you and then slide the ball back, and slide the ball under and slide the ball back. Now if you do it too fast, it will have gone before you get a chance to control it, either on the twist or on the centering movement. So keep it nice and slow. It is 10 to each side. I think we did 4 on each side that time. So you're working up to 10 on each side. As you get to do this video more and more often through this talking that I'm doing, just keep going. Keep the exercise going so you get to up to your 10, you manage your 10. Okay, next version, back down the end. Okay, frog squat. That's it. Rolling out on the angle again. To the feet this time, so make sure your feet and legs are together. Point hard, squeeze the knees, so work the knees hard. That's it. All right, taking a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to lift one leg, push down on the other. Breathing in, center. Breathe out, push down and lift. And center. Breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Good. And breathing in. See how Samantha's keeping her bum up at all times. Very important. It keeps the lower back nice and open. She's working very strongly. You don't have to lift high to begin with. You can lift quite low. That's it. You right?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, it's 10 on each leg. She's gone pink again. It's 10 on each leg. So you're lifting and lowering, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in. If you've got the pants that I normally wear in the studio, so if you've got the pants on that have a little bit of a flare on them, just roll them up past your knees, because when you're out onto your legs, that flare will be sitting on the ball. When you go to lift one leg, the other foot will be squashing the flare down and you won't be able to lift your leg up because the other foot will be holding it down. All right, move the ball out of the way, bring the mat forward. We're going to be lying on the back. That's it. Okay, ball at the end, head here. That's it, on the mat. Lying on the back, feet up on the ball. That's it. Now, with this exercise, if you remember back to the pelvic tilting exercise, it's all about that rotation through the lower back. Samantha's going to make sure she gets her lower back flat before we start, because you can't go into a tilting action unless you're down in the first place. Arms out to the side, palms up. Okay? Now, feet and knees together, point the toes. You'll notice that Samantha's feet are not right on the top of the ball. They're just slightly to the front of the ball. That's exactly where we want them. All right. Taking a breath in, breathing out, chest down, tip. Good. And breathing in and imprint your spine. Keep your bottom up until the last minute. Beautiful. And breathing out, chest down and tipping the pelvis up. Good. And breathing in, imprint on the way down. Lovely. Breathing out, chest down, ribs down. Good. Check your shoulders. Breathing in on the way down, imprint one at a time. Nice. Breathing out, chest down. Now, if you remember back to the basic version of the mat, we did a crucifix stretch. Samantha's going to do this while she's doing the pelvic tilt. Take a breath. Breathing out, chest down, reach the arms, fingers wide, thumbs trying to stay on the floor. Get that right arm to do it. Breathing in, imprint on the way down, let the arms relax. Breathing out, chest down, arms, tipping the pelvis, squeezing the legs, beautiful. And imprint on the way back and slowly let the arms relax. One more. Breathing out, chest down and shoulders back. Try and get that elbow off the floor, straighten the elbow. That's it. And imprinting the spine on the way down. Good. All right, now, There's another version, there always is. Samantha is going to bend her knees this time, pull the ball in a little, just so if you have a look, she's at 90 degrees here, as if she's sitting in a chair, all right? She's going to do exactly the same exercise. Breathing out, chest down, don't worry about the arms at the moment, tip. Good, lovely, and breathing in, imprint on the way down. And breathing out, chest down, ribs down, beautiful, tipping really nicely. She's got a beautiful curve through her lower back, breathing in as she imprints back down. And breathing out. Nice. And breathing in. Okay, we're going to try a hard version. Taking a breath in. Breathing out, chest down, ribs down, tip. See if you can lift one foot off, just mini. Yes, and breathe in and back down. Okay, really, really hard. You do have
hamstrings.
It is, yes, very hard on the back of the legs. You have to ever so slightly pull the ball into your middle a little bit. Don't go overboard, you'll fall off the other way. It's very, very small. Other leg, take a breath, breathe out, chest down, tip. Now lock this in like crazy. And one foot. Beautiful. And back down. And imprint.
That was the sound of a cramp.
Samantha just cramped. Nice squeak. That's all right. I'm going to use that leg this time. And breathing out, chest down, ribs down. Good. Lock it in before you think of moving. Great. And back down. Samantha's automatically doing what you need to do to secure it. She's hanging on her stomach as hard as she can. She's working through the lower bum and the legs really, really well, and she's glued her knees together as hard as possible. And all of those things help the stability of this exercise. One more on each leg. Breathing out. Lovely. And there. Nice.
Got the hang of it now.
And breathing in. Yeah. Try not to use your arms too much. You will be tempted to balance with your arms. Okay? Eventually, we want this one done with your arms in the air. So just show a first position. There. So eventually you want to be able to do this. It's much, much harder in this position. Do you want to give it a try?
No.
All right, legs straight. Now, arms out. You're going to do exactly the same thing, lifting one leg with the pelvic tilt. Glue the heels together to start with because you've got nothing to glue the knees together, okay? So be very, very careful. So, taking a breath in, breathing out, get the tip and glue. Now, one leg and breathing in. Let's try again. Other leg. Taking a breath. Don't lift so high. Breathing out. Now lock the stomach in. Don't lift the leg too high. There's good enough. And back down. Now imprint on the way down. Nice. And breathing out. Hang on, bring it across. You've gone for a walk across this way. You're half off the mat. That's it. Have a look down your middle. Make sure you're centered. Yeah? That's it. Okay. And breathing out, chest down, stomach, lock it in. And one foot, a little bit, not much. And breathing in as you come back down. She's definitely got one stronger side than the other. And breathing out, tip, 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 tip. And the other leg. Good. And breathing in, down it comes. Don't bite your lip off. And breathing out, one more on each side. Hold your tummy as hard as you can. Tummy. Yes. And breathing in. And breathing out, last one. And tummy like crazy. Great. And back down. Whoa, down around the corner. Never mind. Okay. That was just a few of the exercises that we can do on the ball. All right, so I think Samantha's dead. We will be doing more on the ball at a later date. Next time we're going to be doing things on the balance mat, so hopefully we'll see you then. Don't have to do all of the ball ones all in one go. You can add a little one here and a little one there to your floor exercises. You can get the balls at physio distributors if you want, but otherwise Target, Kmart, those kinds of places, order it online. Very, very easy to get. For my height, Samantha's height, which is 5'6", roughly 168 centimetres, a 55 to a 65 centimetre ball is sufficient. The smaller you are, the smaller the ball, the taller you are, the taller the ball, okay? So I hope that helps. Have fun. It is a lot of fun. All right, see you next time. Thank you.